Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a frame-by-frame animation in Photoshop. So the first thing you want to do is create a new file. I'm going to recommend just doing a standard paper size. So go into print, 8.5 by 11, landscape, unless you want to do portrait, it doesn't really matter. That's fine. Now, the secret of a animation is it's frame by frame. Every frame is a layer. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to just show you guys a sample of a firework demonstration. So I'm going to start off with a background of kind of a dark night blue, something like this, and I'm going to bucket fill it. And I just need to be in my Essentials workspace here. Okay, there's my paint bucket right there. So there it is. Now the next thing I'm going to do, now this layer can just be locked. I'm not going to mess with it. Everything else needs to happen on subsequent layers. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw, I don't know, a little spark. I think I even have some spark brushes, but I'm just going to, for now, just draw a little dot right here. Okay. I'm going to use a slightly brighter color, and my tablet doesn't seem to be working, so I guess I'll be doing this with my mouse. All right, so there's my little spark, and now I'm going to go on the next layer, and now my spark is here. And on my next layer, my spark it's going to go a little faster, so it's accelerating. Now it's up here, and now it's here. Okay, now I'm going to have a layer where nothing happens. Now I'm going to have a layer where my explosion occurs. And what color should I make my firework? Red? Okay. Get a slightly smaller brush. Okay, so the firework starts off, it explodes, and I get this little thing right here, and then it gets bigger. And then it gets even bigger. Beautiful firework. And then it starts to kind of at the end how it starts to get kind of like these little pokey things all over. Kind of dissolves. Let's do one more. Now, if I needed to see what I was doing more, I could turn off the previous layers, right? Or change the opacity on them. Okay, so now I have a bunch of different frames, we'll call it. And if we kind of reverse this order here. Oh no, I lost my microphone. Hopefully that didn't mess me up too much. You can see that it starts here and it's going to go up one at a time. So how do we animate this? You go up to Window, Workspace, and you change it to Motion. Then you go down here and you choose Create a Frame Animation. Not video, but frame animation. And then click on it. This is our first frame. Actually, I can make my first frame nothing. Now I'm going to go to the next frame. Click on the new right here. Turn on layer 2. Next frame. Turn off layer 2. Turn on layer 3. Turn off layer 3. Turn on layer 4. Next frame. Turn off 4. Turn on 5. And you just keep doing this until here's an empty frame. Nothing happens. Our little explosion. Turn that off, turn this one on, new one, turn this off, turn this on, new one, turn this off, turn this on. And maybe I'll do one more where it's just blank. Okay, now let's watch our animation. There's our firework. Now if you feel like that's too fast, you can select all these by holding down Shift. I can just click on all of them. And I can change the duration to maybe, let's say, 0.2 seconds. So they'll go a little slower now. There's our little firework. And if you want it to loop forever, just make sure you choose forever. Otherwise, it'll only happen once and it'll stop. And we'll learn how to export these later. But I just want you to kind of experiment with this over the next couple of days. Maybe try it, doing a firework, or maybe a guy walking, or whatever comes to your mind. We'll just kind of practice for the next couple of days, and then I'll give you your project next week. All right. Like and subscribe.